नमस्कार दोस्तों, आप देख रहे हैं गॉड ऑफ वार रैग्नारोक का एक और एपिसोड, नया एपिसोड। जहाँ तक बात है कहानी का, तो ये हम वही कर रहे हैं, पीएस को ही ढूंढ रहे हैं। एक्चुअली हम पीएस को ही खोज रहे हैं, लेकिन उसके रास्ता डॉनलिन से होते हुए गुजरता है। कहाँ मिल सकता है पीएस, तो वहीं जा रहे हैं। अभी जिस
There's a building
संग
just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
अभी जिस संगीतकार ने बताया, जो पीछे बैठा हुए थे, कि उसके आप से पार करो, मतलब नदियों को, नदियाँ नदियाँ का पार मिलेगा। सही है। या फिर मिमिर ने कुछ कांड किया हुआ है बहुत पहले, उसे भी क्लियर करना है।
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about
ये
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
बहुत पहले मिमिर ने हेल्प किया था कोई माइनिंग रिंग बनाने पे, और वो बंद करना चाहते थे। उसके बारे में डॉफ के बताया था कि तुम यहाँ पे हो तो।
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
इधर डेडलिन का है और इधर
So,
मिमिर
which
का।
way do we go?
मेरे ख्याल से आगे बढ़ने से पहले हम चाहते मिमिर की तरफ बढ़े, ताकि आगे फाइट हुए तो हम लोग तैयार रहे।
We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
यहाँ बहुत सारे
The
आइटम
mining
हैं।
rigs is here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
उसने कुछ स्मोक के बारे में बताया है, और हाउ। और यहाँ पे देख रहे हो स्मोक, शायद इसी स्मोक की बात कर रहे हैं इन लोग। फिलहाल आगे चलते हैं। ये ऐसे नहीं मरेगा। एक मिनट इसका बात कर रहा था मैं।
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. Not awful.
सर, ये अंदर में इसको यहाँ से मार सकते हैं क्या इसको? नहीं, एट्रोस ने बताया था इसको आगे होने से हम लोग को पीछे से मारना होगा। एक मिनट एट्रोस। यहाँ से भी नहीं मार सकता, हमें और ऊपर जाना होगा।
to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It's training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
शायद हम लोग यहाँ से मार सकते इसको.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
इसको एक बार
Great, now we can make it across.
इसको एक वो फिलहाल इसको लेते हैं और इससे काम बन जाएगा. ओह ये मुझे पता है ऐसे नहीं मानेगा.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap, spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
Behind, will we go?
Left side, brother!
इसको मारना बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है.
Left flank!
Left flank!
Behind you!
Right side! Corner!
और नहीं
Behind you! Incoming!
Behind you, father!
On your right!
ये वही ना तो बस
Rig's like they chock a block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
ये क्या है? ओह, क्या इसको?
Move stick diagonal up left.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
वही मैंने बोला था आगे युद्ध बहुत खतरनाक होने वाला है। जितने हो सकता है हर आइटम, क्योंकि हर आयाम अपना खास आइटम है जो वहीं मिलता है कहीं और नहीं, और आपका आर्मर होता है आपको अपग्रेड करना के लिए, वही चीज़ों का अपग्रेड करेगा। शायद अब यहाँ पे रुकने से कोई फ़ायदा है नहीं, हम लोग डायरेक्ट जा सकते हैं आगे की तरफ।
Atreus, you are getting better, faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed. How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
पर वो ये यहाँ पर भी है।
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
अरे इसको ले भी ले यार।
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor, and all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no
Better
refreshment.
pause there. There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
हाँ ओके, हाँ मैं कह रहा था कि अगर वो वहाँ पे एट्रोस ने एक बात कही थी, अगर वो बीच में अगर मिमिर को जिंदा नहीं कर पाए तो क्या हम इस हेड को रख सकते हैं? तो कैट्रोस ने कहा रख तो नहीं सकते हैं, लेकिन हम इसे मछलियों को खिला सकते हैं ज़रूर।
One raven down.
और इसको आगे ओके
Move stick down.
ठीक है।
bet we could swing across that cliff thing.
Gantry.
Pantry. Thanks.
Okay.
Not quite right.
इधर जाने के लिए कोई तो रास्ता होगा ना इधर। थोड़ा ऊपर करना पड़ेगा।
It's gotta be the right spot.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades.
In using
या
this
मैं भी यही सोच रहा था।
attack button to
ये मुर्दे मरे हुए हैं, इसको ऐसे
I think we could break through the ground here. If you found a high enough place to drop from.
राइट राइट अभी रुक जाओ।
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Huh. Impressive.
वहाँ पर जाने के लिए हमें शायद इसको नीचे लाना पड़ेगा। एक मिनट ऑफसाइड हो सकता है। मैं कैसे यहाँ से सारा कुछ ले लिया पर पर हमें जाना है वहां पे। एक मिनट, पर हमें जाना है वहां पे। मेरे ख्याल से अब बात बन जाएगा।
Move stick up.
That should help.
But how? I should help.
It wasn't so hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
इधर कुछ नहीं है। रुक जा, रुक जा। एड्रेस अभी वहीं उधर से चलते हैं।
Move stick diagonal up left.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves. Brother, before we leave, perhaps it might serve us to check the rig and see if it spat anything up.
Okay.
survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Amir, what do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers soldiers. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir. Huh. There's such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs. Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we?
Not now.
No. This is... It can't still be here.
What?
There's a key on this island. I need you to find it, brother. An innocent life is at stake.
इन्होंने एक चाबी का जिक्र किया है, एक चाबी छुपाई है इस आइलैंड पे, उसे फाइंड करो और एक निर्दोष का जान दांव पे लगा हुआ है किसी बात। किसकी इन लोग जान के बातें कर रहे हैं? ये कहीं होल से आ रहा है। अच्छा ये एक मिनट ये अब खुद से गायब हो गए।
Mimir, you said an innocent life was at stake. Did Odin trap somebody here?
No, lad. I did.
The ground looks weak down here, Father.
से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है।
stick vertical choice.
That gear.
While
Looks like it
holding the
would
crank,
freeze.
press aim button plus LUT attack button to throw the Leviathan axe at gears to freeze them.
Okay.
Move stick vertical choice. Move stick vertical choice. Move stick vertical choice. While holding the crank, press aim button plus LUT attack button to throw the Leviathan axe at gears. Press interact button to it.
Maybe that lift can help us get higher. Might be easier to break that ground from up there. Think you could break through the ground from up there?
What did he do?
Left side! On the left! Behind you! Incoming! Left way!
Jabardast यार.
Behind you, brother!
Mimir, is this it? Over here?
That's the key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
I just need you to trust me.
Okay. What other terrible things have Odin and Thor done? Okay. There was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler. The stone giant.
Aye. Mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Thanks for grabbing this. Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad. Just put the key into that lock, brother. There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
कोई चीज का
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll
हम
need to
लोग
free it from its restraints.
What is this?
A Lungbocker. I captured it many years ago.
इसका मतलब हम लोग सारा इसके ऊपर ही
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag?
Resurrect.
चलते हैं।
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't. No.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Up above! Poison!
Nightmare! Above you! Watch out!
तेरी का ये बहुत खतरनाक है।
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high!
This is the last.
बाप रे।
This chest is locked. Use aim button plus heavy attack button to ignite the torches above the 3 rooms to unlock it.
Okay. ये क्या? इसको कैसे? सब गया। एक और। नो ये मुझे पता ही था। एक और चाहिए।
Move stick diagonal.
could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
The air smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rigs. Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
This creature, you enslaved it.
Aye.
But why?
Because I was young and stupid. And I didn't know what it was like to be chained in one place for years at a time, with nothing to occupy your mind but pain.
ये सही है। जाएंगे कैसे? कुछ तो पहले होगा।
Move stick left.
Right. We chained the fins too.
Okay.
If you could. Easy. Easy.
एक हो गया, दो और बाकी है।
That creature's hurting.
But we're going to free it.
But it will always be chained. You know that as well as I.
Now for the other fin. There may be a way to reach it behind that collapsed debris.
ओ तेरी के।
Above you, father!
You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another.
उधर जाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
Anything illuminating?
लो ऊपर चलते हैं। यहाँ पे जाने के लिए इसका मतलब यहाँ से
Why enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lanterns.
Oil. For lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself.
Move stick left.
Defend, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now. Another red to the left.
बस
The nest was hiding some sort of
Oil
device.
pods explode on impacting button plus light attack button to throw
Okay.
an oil pod, causing massive damage to enemies or debris.
इसको अब इतना ना बुलबुलाया दिया हुआ ना कंफ्यूजन। नहीं नहीं नीचे फिलहाल अभी नीचे नहीं। हमें इधर जाना होगा।
That dock can lead us to the tail. Let's get back to the boat.
You never spoke of this creature.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made?
No.
I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now. But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
We could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it. Good. We can reach the tail from this dock.
You would still save this broken creature.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this. I can't just leave it.
And if it is beyond saving,
I don't understand.
let us continue.
Behind you, father!
Incoming! Above you! Behind you! Watch out!
Behind you, father!
आ जाओ आप।
Move stick left.
Tail must be chained as well. Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go.
I think I see something.
There! You're free! What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Can you get me closer to its eye? Face to face, brother.
ये क्या अजीब सा चीज है।
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with that yet.
हो सकता है आगे जाके हम यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं या कनेक्टेड होगा आगे।
This creature, the mining rigs, they're mistakes, Mimir. But it's Odin's fault.
That's not an excuse, little one. But thank you for saying it.
बाप रे, इसकी आंखें। और इसके दांत। हम इसके ऊपर जाकर तब से एक्सप्लोर कर रहे थे तब।
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing,
Enough.
brother.
We will continue later.
Go on, you great blubbering beast. Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off. Scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
मुझे लगता है नीम पेट्रोस ने कुछ किया।
It likes the wind blowing on its face. I can feel it.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
Mir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Lucky us. Emir, a little while ago you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to stop him from using them to pop into existence and kidnap anybody he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens is by your own choice.
Oh, it's not so bad then. Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks. Hello? Huh. Seems abandoned. Father, I wanted to ask you something about your blades. The ones from your homeland.
What of them?
Why don't you just throw them away? I see the way you look at them sometimes. Like you're... I don't know. Like you hate them.
Even hateful things have their uses. Besides, I tried. They came back.
ये खो गया इसके अंदर से कैसे हुआ भाई और साथ में करना है अब जहाँ तक ये बात ये जानवर की है ये फिर मैं क्या बोलूँ वेल का पापा
What's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet.